What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Now, Netflix just unveiled its fall 2024 lineup, and they've actually unveiled a couple of really cool horror films. Set for, they pretty much given a couple of dates for some upcoming cool horror films. As to say the least. Now, Netflix sometimes can be a hit and miss with their horror films. Well, most of their movies in general. But they when they knock out of the park with their horror, they know how to do it. I don't care what anyone says. I enjoyed the Texas Chainsaw film they did a couple years back. Sue me, but I've also enjoyed their like babysitter movies. What are some other good ones? The Fear Street movies, which of course the new one of that comes out next year. So that. But Netflix unveils some really cool dates for its upcoming horror slate. All right. Now, starting off with one that was already announced, and that's the horror film It's What's Inside. Now, this actually had its premiere at the Sundance Film Festival, and it's about a group of friends who gather for a pre-wedding party that descends into an essential nightmare when an estranged friend arrives with a mysterious game that awakens long-hidden secrets, desire, and grudges. It's actually produced by Coleman Domingo, who of course recently got an Oscar nomination for Rustin. And the cast includes Brittany O'Grady, James Morrissey, Elisa Debney Carey, Gavin Lerwood, Rihanna Hardesty, and Nina Blumengarten. That does sound intriguing. All right, we also got The Platform 2, which will premiere on October 4th. The follow to the 2020 film of the same name uh, is is about a mysterious leader imposes their rule in the platform. A new resident becomes embroiled in the battle against the controversial method to fight the brutal feeding system. But when eating from the wrong plate becomes a death sentence, how far would you go to save your life? Now, I actually did watch the first film all the way back in 2020 because there was nothing coming out at that time. But I actually thought it was a really creepy and interesting horror film. So not a bad one. Intriguing to see the sequel. All right. Oh, we also got The Shadow Strays, which comes out on October 17th. This is directed by the Night Comes For Us director Timo Takahata, who's also, by the way, directing the upcoming sequel to Nobody. So he has something else pretty cool beforehand. Now, in The Shadow Strays, codename 13, a 17-year-old trained assassin is under suspicion because of a sloppy mission in Japan. The girl built a conscience when she met Manji, an 11-year-old kid who lost his mother to a crime syndicate. When Manji is captured, 13 is hell bent on setting a path of destruction to rescue the boy, including going against her mentor and the organization that hires her in the shadows. That could be interesting. And we also got the film Woman of the Hour, which is actually based on a true story here, and it's directed and stars Anna Kendrick. It takes place in 1978, where a serial killer appeared on live TV as a bachelor on the dating game. You guys probably maybe heard about this story before. Now it's of course directed and stars Anna Kendrick, who plays the woman who ends up going on a date with this serial killer. I'm actually intrigued to this. I'm a sucker for like these true crime stories. The sounds interesting. I love Anna Kendrick. She's always great. So yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see this when it comes out. All right, on October 23rd, we got the Family Pack. Where in the film, after discovering a mysterious card game, a family is thrust back into time into a medieval village where they must fend off dangerous werewolves each night. This does sound pretty fun. I mean, I never even heard of this film, you know, beforehand, but it does sound intriguing. Really cool. Couple of weeks, like couple months for werewolf stuff because we got this. There's the that new werewolves movie coming in December. Of course, in January, The Wolfman, which by the way, trailer for that should arrive, pretty soon. So can't wait for that. I mean, who doesn't love like it's always nice to see the werewolf genre back, right? All right. Now, also out on October 25th, we got Don't Move, which is produced by Sam Raimi. A little surprised that this is actually getting a streaming release because you would expect that Sam Raimi should mostly release his such in theaters, but okay. Granted, he's not directing this, maybe that's it. But anyway, uh, now this film, of course, stars Finn Almondrock as well as Kelsey Asbell. And is from the directors of QB's horror series 50 States of Fright. 50 States of Fright. Now it's about a grieving woman hoping to find solace deep in an isolated forest. Encounters a stranger who injects her with a paralytic agent. As the uh, as the agent gradually takes over her body, she must run, hide, and fight for her life before her entire nervous system shuts down. Now, Sam Raimi, despite not directing, he has produced some really cool horror films over the past number of years. I'll Sleep, Don't Breathe, and also, and of course, he also was a producer on the recent Evil Dead film. So that alone really piques my interest. So sign me over this one. All right, and last but not least, the one I'm actually out of all the films on this list, this is actually the one I'm more interested in. Or probably my second one because Woman of the Hour, actually. But this one is a film titled Time Cut. Now, this is pretty much similar to that, a little similar plot to that recent Amazon one. That recent Amazon one that was like a Scream meets Totally Killer. I think yeah, Totally Killer, which was like Scream meets Back to the Future. This has a little similar premise because it's the same concept really. Uh, but except the synopsis is totally different. This is actually produced by Christopher Landon, who also directed movies like Freaky, Happy Death Day, and it's also written by Michael Kenny as well, who also wrote Freaky. The film is being directed by Hannah McPherson and stars Outer Banks star Madison Bailey and Antonia Gentry from Ginny and Georgia fame. It's about It is about a teen girl who travels back to the early 2000s to stop a vicious killer from murdering her sister. So, see, very similar premise. Uh, there, but except her trying to stop like the killer from killing her mother. It's her trying to stop the killer from killing her sister. So very similar premise. But hey, you tell me that it's a Back to the Future meets Scream. Sign me up right there. One of my favorite time travel films and one of my favorite slasher films mashed together. This could be something that could be a lot of fun. Check out. I really enjoyed. I really had a fun time with Totally Killer. So another time travel slasher movie. Sign me up right there. This could be pretty cool to check out. But that's pretty much the horror lineup. Now, before you ask, no, Fear Street Prom Queen is not coming out this year. That probably won't come out until 2025. So, yeah. But let me let you guys. Which of these horror films that I just announced that is coming to Netflix are you more interested in? Are you interested in Time Cut? Are you interested in A Woman of the Hour? Etc. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Sammy Simon.